off bikes to see if I have any platform BMX pedals that have an axle that are big enough for this pair of cranks, or I have to buy new cranks, or if I can find I might get the Mongoose. I found a pair of Mongoose as well as another brand, can't remember, both BMX, that they had both variants of axle sizes. They had the bigger size, and then they had their adapter. I can't remember one. The axles on the pedals are one size, and then the adapter is the bigger of the smaller. I don't remember. So those could come in handy. So I might get those. Whether it's Mongoose or another pair. Because that way, if I need to, I might be able to switch them from bike to bike, having two different sizes being available. Or I could use the adapters from one if they fit on another pair. I could do it that way. If I didn't need the adapter, I could use it on another bike that I might. So there's possibilities and potentials. Trying to decide if I want to go left, which is the way I came, or if I want to go right, which will take longer but is easier. Because if I go straight, it'll take me, I might as well just go left because the bike lane is closed. Even though it's not technically a bike lane, but until you get down here, I guess I'll just go this way. It's a little easier. Probably just end up walking halfway until I get up the hills, just because I'm lazy today. Didn't make that. I was like, I lived. Oh man. I got some oatmeal on Friday on the way back from the post office because there's a grocery outlet 2 blocks away from the post office. Actually, both grocery outlets in Vallejo are next to a post office. One is across the street, and one is the one I went to is 2 to 3 blocks away. So it's so close, and I would pass it anyways. I just went there on the way home, and it took me like 5 minutes to find the oatmeal because one, they moved it from when I got some there last year, which I figured might happen because they're not like a normal chain grocery store. Things get moved around, but in this instance they got moved around and the packaging changed. Instead of being in one of those big small tub tube thingies that has the lid and the pop top, they're in a bag currently like you would see with uncooked beans or those big value size cheap versions of knockoff cereals, or sometimes some brand name cereals, but the bag was about the same size, as maybe a little bigger, maybe a little smaller than a bag of beans. And since I'm so tall and I wasn't expecting them to be in a bag, I missed them the first go in the aisle, so I went to the next aisle just to see if they had extra breakfast stuff there, which they didn't. So I went around and they were just at the far side of the aisle. I'm talking to myself.